Uh, Good morning. Today's the 8th of March, 2017. My video is screwing up for some reason. This is my third time making the video. I don't know why, but it's all screwed up for some reason. Just quick recap where I entered. I entered right here at 56 from earlier, and I started a little early just because my kids are already in, or they're home right now. So it's hard to focus with when you have or at least for me, it's hard for me to focus when there's movement and I can hear noise and all that. It's hard for me to focus. So I did kind of a set and forget type entry here. So I just played the breakout. It's clearly, you can see that this is support, right? So so my anticipation that it was going to break this one, and there's where I kind of entered towards the back end. So as you can see, it did that, and at this point, my risk is not really calculated. So what I should have done is I should have just waited for this break and then and then trade it. But but today I was just I was trend trading. So let's see. That's just for kicks and so yeah, it meets my 2-to-1 risk parameter. So either way, I would have entered. But at that point, I'm already in. So all I had to do was kind of babysit the trade. Um, so as you can see, I held it there, and then found this for some reason. My first target was well, actually 20 ticks was my initial target, but when I saw this was forming, I thought it was going to reverse. But I was holding it till the 8 o'clock session because I knew there was going to be a huge price swing around this area. So the candle reversed, and that's the point that I said, okay, well, I think it's time to get out. So at least I peeled one out, right? I didn't want to be a scratch. I didn't want that trade to turn out to be a scratch trade. So I took one out just for a profit, and then I was letting the other one ride. But since wanted to get the 40 ticks, since I took a 11 tick win here, my target was like a 26, I think, which as you can see now in hindsight, um, this thing went as low as 30, and I was 4 ticks away from being filled. But at this point, I stepped out. I stepped out right here, and by the time I saw it, it was already right up here, and I knew the reason why I put a box in here is because the tape was going so quick at this level. These 3 bars at 8:04 Central Time to 8:07 Central Time. So there was accumulation there, and then the other hint that this thing was reversing was that it came back down by 2 minutes or so, and then came back to that level and started trading again, and it was going higher. So I quickly placed my stop, and I just got stopped out right there. So anyways, and you can see this thing is going higher now. I'm glad I did that. So anyways, that's it for me today. I'm gonna head to work. It's almost 9 o'clock here. It's 8:40, 8:50 right now as I speak. So hopefully this one is not so bad. But until then, I see you guys on the next video. And thank you for taking the time to watch it. And if you're learning something from it, click that like button or the subscribe button. Until then, I see you guys on the next video. Take care.